Hello, thanks for tuning in. This is a vlog regarding Roseanne and the politics of ABC. If you're expecting a short soundbite, you may as well turn this video off right now. This is going to be a detailed and in-depth analysis of the ABC Roseanne cancellation. First and foremost, I've got to say, I'm a conservative. Second of all, Roseanne is not a conservative. Never has been, never will be. Roseanne is a Hollywood liberal. The fact that she is supporting Donald Trump is not changed that she is a liberal. She just happens to be a liberal Democrat supporting Donald Trump. That's not bad. That's a good thing. Hopefully more Democrats will cross over and support some Republicans for whatever their reasoning being, going back to whether they be old Reagan Democrats now reasserting themselves, or thoughts of Ross Perot, who awakened a lot of people to get active that weren't previously active. But this is about Roseanne and her show and her tweet. Number one, again, Roseanne is a liberal, so she should not be held up as some conservative icon, some conservative hero. With that said, she is a liberal. She should have known better. She is a liberal. All her left-wing liberal friends act and think the same way. She should have known they take her words and twist them to be racist. How is it? Let's start there with the ape thing. Now, some people have shown side-by-side images of the character Roseanne was talking about from Planet of the Apes and Valerie Jarrett. If you've seen those pictures, you've seen the resemblance. But let's skip all that first. Let's go back to Roseanne's liberal Hollywood friends and how they treated George W. Bush, constantly depicting him as a chimpanzee. That was okay. They constantly, Roseanne's liberal friends, Hollywood friends, most of the cast of the Roseanne show would depict Donald Trump as an orangutan. That is okay. ABC and their politics. They host The View. Whoopi Goldberg wearing a shirt of Donald Trump blowing his brains out saying, "Make America Great Again." That would make it great. That is okay with them. All the things Joy Behar has said. They just hired Keith Olbermann with all the things he's said. All the racist things constantly that have come from the left. All those things are okay. But again, Roseanne should have known her liberal friends would twist what she said to make them about race. She should have known better. Now again, this is about ABC and their politics. Roseanne and ABC were already having a spat. ABC kept insisting that Roseanne tone down the Trump politics. Roseanne basically told them to bleep off. She was going to continue to do so. So her cancellation, this tweet, was a convenient excuse for them to cancel the show, that they wanted to find a convenient excuse to cancel the show because ABC and quote-unquote what they deem their values is why they canceled it. Roseanne's comment isn't in line with their values. Well, peddling abortion on demand right up until including birth, partial birth, then killing the child is part of ABC's values. Pushing an ultra minority LGBT community is part of ABC's values. What isn't part of ABC's values is one scintilla of any positive notion towards Donald Trump. And that's why they wanted her off the air. This was just like with Last Man Standing and Tim Allen. This was about politics because they come and they rally behind Joy Behar and make excuses for her. They rally behind Whoopi Goldberg and make excuses for her. Olbermann has been chastised over and over and over again, yet they hire him again. No problem with another chance for him. Roseanne is not any different than she's always been. She's always been this way. She's always been very outspoken. It is just the first time now that she is attacking fellow liberals. And that is why it is a problem. But now let's look away from ABC's politics and look at the Democrats' politics. The left and racism. It is the left. Oh, did I mention this? Tell me how it is a problem when they define everybody else as apes and chimps and orangutans, that Roseanne has a picture of the Planet of the Apes character and Valerie Jarrett side by side, and you can see those resemblances, but it is somehow automatically an issue of race because Valerie Jarrett is part black. Again, it is the Democrats solely focused on race and race issues and attempting to divide everybody on race that makes them see racism in her comment and not the joke that was intended. But again, if it were about Sarah Huckabee Sanders, or if Roseanne Barr were still supporting someone like Hillary Clinton and made that comment about Ben Carson, Donald Trump's HUD secretary, there would have been not a peep from ABC or the left or Roseanne's liberal Hollywood friends. Not a peep. It is the Democrats peddling the racist notion of one drop. Are you familiar with that term? You should be. The KKK, founded by the Democrats, and the Margaret Sanger's, a Democrat, liberal, progressive, eugenics freak, peddle the notion that if you have one drop of black blood anywhere in your ancestry, that makes you black. Not an American, not an African American even. It makes you black, even though they are obsessed with the term African American. They are the ones peddling that racist one drop of blood notion. And that is what is rearing its head again here. So this is all about politics. Again, had a real conservative said that about anyone on the left, we would have this reaction. Another liberal says it, and there still is the reaction because there is in the Hollywood liberal community and ABC politics zero tolerance for Trumpism. And let me state for the record, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Roseanne because I still think she's a liberal. I'm still not necessarily a huge fan of Trump either. I think he's an asshole. But his policies, I've been pretty much on board with and fine with. I can and will separate the person and the politics, the person and the issues. So this is not even necessarily about Trump, because again, the left is of course trying to make it all about Trump. And Roseanne is reflecting Trump's racism, which is a load of crock. Trump is not a racist either. And again, I am not personally a fan of Donald Trump. But when he deserves to be defended, and like Roseanne here, when she deserves to be defended, I will defend them. because I am a principled person, and my principles don't waver based on what is convenient. And for all of those out there saying that this is hypocrisy by conservatives because we are criticizing the NFL protesters. The NFL protesters are doing it on the field, on the NFL's time, on the NFL's dime, on the owner's time. You do not have a First Amendment speech there. Roseanne, as a private citizen, on her private Twitter account, made these comments. She was not speaking on behalf of ABC. She was not on ABC property. This was not in an ABC show. Despite all the vile and venom and hatred that constantly spewed from The View, again, also on ABC, that is excused because that fits ABC's left-wing values and politics. So this is different. This is not the NFL situation. She was not on ABC's dime. I'm sure I'm leaving something out, but this is getting longer than even I wanted to go. I hope you made it to the end. I thank you for tuning in. I hope you will take the time to make some comments. I especially hope that you will subscribe to my channel and share this and other videos. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. God bless. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Pray for our president. He needs it. He has an ego problem. A lot of things. His memorial tweet was more about him than those who sacrificed. But again, that's a whole other set of issues. I will defend Roseanne and Trump when they deserve defending. I will criticize them when they deserve defending. I don't waffle on my principles based on a cult of personality. Thank you again. Take it. Take care. God bless.